little different this time. I'm going to be starting with a new save file. As you can see, I've got one here on the left. That's my main one. It's already kind of maxed out. I'm going to start here on a new file. Go into a new game. All the characters here are locked, with the exception of Ep1, which is the most recently released character from the Afterbirth Plus, and Isaac. And Isaac is the basic character for the game. There's 4 game modes. Greed mode is a different thing that I'll cover later. And Greedier is just a harder version of that. Normal mode is the basic way to play the game. I'm going to do hard mode because it's not a whole lot more difficult. And I don't want to have to beat everything twice. So we're going to do that. Starting off here on the basement 1. We've got our seed right here. If anyone ever wants to play, that's the number in the top left. Basically, every time the game starts, it generates a random seed number. And you can copy that into someone to play for yourself in your own game, if anyone ever wants to play along. So I'm going to quickly go over the stats on the left here. On the top left, with the 3 red hearts, those are heart containers. They work just like Zelda. They can be refilled by picking up red hearts on the ground. The one below that is money, which I currently have 0 of. Below that is bombs. I've currently got 1. Isaac always starts with a bomb. And below that is keys. Start with no keys. Then it goes to your stats under that. The first one's speed. Start with a 1. The second one's range. Starts at just under 24. Next is tiers. That's how fast you shoot. Starts at 10. And a lower stat's better on that one. The one below that is your tier. I forget exactly what it's called. Shot speed. That's right. That's how fast your shots actually travel. It's not super important. Under that is damage, and the one under that is luck. Those next 2 stats are deal with the devil and angel chance, which I'll kind of explain more as time goes on. I'm just kind of going to pick up items as they go. This is a reroll pedestal. You can reroll items here. So I could go ahead and throw a bomb down, blow it up, and it rerolls this. This is an item called Piggy Bank. Whenever I get hit, I will get money. That's what that item does. There's poops in here. You can shoot poops. They'll drop money. Let me know if I'm coming in too low compared to the game volume, by the way, or if I need to turn anything up. We got super lucky right there, and a spirit heart dropped out of a poop. Spirit hearts are kind of generally a better thing because it protects your chance of getting a devil deal once you get to the 2nd floor. I'll kind of explain that a little bit more when I get there. Got a bomb for clearing that room. As you see right there, a red heart dropped out of the last poop we destroyed, but I don't have any use for it at the moment. Kill some of these flies. Pills are randomized every run, so you never know what a pill is going to be based on its color. This one, so for this run, blue pills are going to be friends till the end, which will spawn you some flies that'll do some damage for you. Awesome, thank you, Mikey. These little monstro guys are a bit of a pain in the ass. Mostly because they actually move like the spiders in the game, so they can kind of move through rocks and stuff like you wouldn't expect them to be able to, just based off their model. It's the biggest pain in the ass. So these smaller flies are actually champions, which means they will do more damage to you. They do double damage if they hit you, so instead of doing half a heart of damage, they'll do a full heart, as you can see right there, because I made a really stupid dodge. And I'm going to go back and fully explore this floor. Yes, Shorty. In fact, most of the pills are bad pills at this point. I wouldn't say most of, but more than... I'd say at least a third of the pills are bad pills, and then more are neutral. This is a self-sacrifice room. You can take damage for it to give you stuff. Its chances of giving you much stuff doesn't matter. That's a penny just from my piggy bank. I'll do it one more time. And that one just gave me a penny, and I got one from the piggy bank. So it's 2 separate things happening right there. I'll play that more on a run when we won't die from playing it to get its full effect, but it's a big... It can do some big things for your run. But you kind of got to have a lot of health, or access to a lot of health, to utilize it. Larry Jr. is going to be our first boss. I'm facing in the save file, and I think when Isaac first released, this was this or Monstro was your boss fight for the first floor, like almost every time, if not every time. So I don't know, maybe I'll be fighting him a lot. I haven't played a new save file since Rebirth came out. It's been a couple years now, I think? Oh, I don't know, they're released. Just killing them down. Start a little weak. But that's fine. Hopefully we'll be getting some good improvements here as the run goes on. That's Mom's Heals? Yeah, it's just a range upgrade, so not very good. It does count towards the Mom transformation. And what that means is that if I get 3 items that are Mom items, like Mom's Heal, there's a bunch of other ones in the game that we'll see as we come across. But if I get more of those items, then I will get a transformation that does the thing. And I'll just explain those as we get to them. These are kind of little like challenge rooms. When you hit the button, the room unlocks. Yeah, there is a lot of poop in this game. That is true. And there was an enemy poop. A battery charge, that will automatically recharge your spacebar item, which I currently do not have. Well, these stone guys are annoying. They kind of run after you, but they lose breath after a while. You don't take any damage from running into them, so they're not too terrible. They mostly just get in the way and kind of push you into stuff. Oh, so if you see right there, after I got hit, my percentage thing went down from 100 to 99%, or went down by 99%. So basically, I probably won't be getting a deal with the devil, and that would give me access to more items to make this a stronger run. If I could have just survived this room, I wouldn't be able to get that spirit heart. And that spirit heart would allow me to kind of take... Because you only lose that percentage chance if you take red heart damage on the floor. As soon as you take it, your chance of getting devil deal drops a lot. I just picked up Proptosis, which is a pretty amazing item. Basically, your tears don't shoot nearly as far, and they get much weaker, kind of as they travel. But they do way more damage. So it's a really good trade-off. Proptosis is one of the better items in the game. I'd say it's probably in the top like 20 items. I'm always happy to see it in a run. It can be bad, depending on some other items you have, but that's pretty rare that you have a run where Proptosis is not a good thing. It may lead to some damage if you're not careful, just because you have to stand closer to things to do a lot of damage. Everything dies so much faster that it's totally worth it. I'm not going to worry too much about speed on these first runs until I'm kind of trying to do boss rush with every character. This is another thing we won't worry too much about. Let's see what else is on this floor. Right. You know what? I'm going to blow this room up so I don't have to worry about taking damage. Okay, so there I blew up enough rocks where I got a lucky rock spawn. Basically, whenever you see that placard appear, that means that item is available to appear in later runs. Yeah, kind of like a shotgun window spread, exactly, Shorty. He does. He's looking pretty rough there. This is an arcade. You cost a penny to go in there for the first time. There's different things in here. There's a slot machine. You can throw money into it, and if all 3 things line up, then you might get a thing. I'll play it real quick to see if something happens. Doesn't look like anything's happening yet. You get better chances of getting payouts on these if you have a higher luck stat. My luck stat is currently 0, so chances aren't great, but it shouldn't be this bad. Well, got nothing out of that. This is a blood bank. You can pay red hearts to get money, which is actually a super good investment for us right now with the piggy bank. Looks like I'm getting double. I'm going to play that as much as I can in this run. And this guy's a shell game. You pay him a penny, and he gives you a chance at paying out whatever he shows you. Or he gives you a fly. You cannot actually watch to see where the shell goes. It doesn't work like that. It's just a random chance. High count, welcome to the thing. I'm going to stop playing this because no one's paying me out. They can be worth it. I don't usually play them anymore just because I don't like taking the time to do it. Unless I'm looking for something specific. Like, it might be a good idea to play it right now just to get extra keys. This is Gluttony. It's like a mini-boss. He's only got 2 attacks. He's got that laser beam thing he shoots out in one direction. And he's got a spread shot. Let's see, this pill's a telepil, so just teleport you to a random room. That can be really bad. It can also be really good. I'm glad we know about it though. This pill is puberty. Puberty does nothing until you take 3 of them, I think it is, and then you get the adult transformation, which gives you some HP. This is an HP upgrade, which also gives us full HP for taking it. What are you doing today, Count? So I'm gonna go back here and play this some more because I can. And then now I think I'm actually gonna play these machines. Okay. So we now have a spacebar item. We got an IV bag, which basically is a portable one of these machines, or one of these blood machines. You can just kind of play it whenever you want, and it gives you stuff. Which is actually probably going to be a pretty good upgrade, considering we had the piggy bank. To make sure I don't accidentally press it. He does kind of look like Julio. Oh, when did I get keys? I wasn't even paying attention. I was picking stuff up. Cool. Well, I got my keys, so I'm happy. I've got 15 cents, which is how much items cost in the shop, which is where I'm going now. So that turns out nice for us. So we don't have much here yet. All we've got is a pill and a key. I'll go ahead and buy the pill and see what it does. It's retrovision, which just makes the screen very pixelated for a while. I'm going to go ahead and... This is the donation machine. Basically, if you put more money into it, you'll start getting more stuff. You'll have more items to pick from. As you can see, for having 10 cents in the donation machine, I got the blue map to appear on later runs. And it is currently jammed, so I cannot put any more money into the machine during this run. One thing I am going to do is more of an advanced tactic. I'm going to blow this guy up. If you blow him up, you get a higher deal, or a higher chance of getting a deal with the devil. So we can maybe leverage that and get our devil deal, even though I totally blew that opportunity. We're fighting Monstro, which shouldn't be too hard, especially with our Proptosis. We're fairly powerful now. He kind of jumps around in the air and will shoot stuff out when he lands. He's got different size tiers. The bigger tiers that he shoots out will do a full heart of damage, but the smaller ones do half a heart. Besides that, he's a pretty simple boss. And there he goes. And this is Squeezy, I think it's called? Yeah, it gives you a tiers upgrade, so I shoot faster, and it also drops 2 spirit hearts, so that's fantastic. I'm glad I blew up that shopkeeper guy, because I got my devil deal. So what these do is you can trade hearts to get more items. So I can pick up this multi-dimensional baby. How he works is see how my shots are. If I shoot through him, I basically get double shots. And then I'm going to take Dead Cat. So basically what it looks like is I just paid 1 heart to lose more hearts, because you see I'm down to 1 spear or 1 red heart now. But the trade-off there is I now have 9 lives, so I can die 9 times before actually dying. Devil Deal has a chance to spawn after a boss fight. That is correct, Shorty. Basically, if on the 2nd floor you have a 100% chance of getting a Devil Deal if you don't take any red heart damage on that floor, but that chance drops if you take red heart damage. So I'm gonna blow that up. That will drop me some pills for blowing that thing up. It's a little vanity. Something's wrong. It's just black goop. It slows enemies down. And a speed upgrade. We like the speed upgrade. That's super nice. So I should stick with IV bag, but I'm going to start taking items just to kind of show them off. This is telepathy for dummies. As you can see, this one has a charge, which the other one did not. If I use it, it turns my shots into homing shots. You know they're homing because they're purple. That's damage I should not have taken, but that's fine. So I can do that every 2 rooms. That's what those little things back. This is a big room, so it gives me 2 charges for completing the room. Going into our curse room. So you take damage to get in here, but the rewards are oftentimes worth it. Black heart. Those work just like the blue hearts, or the spirit hearts as they're called. But when you deplete it, it does damage to every enemy in the room. Gonna kill these spiders here. Might as well use our homing tiers. I didn't even see what hit me there, but my that's unfortunate. But my black heart killed everything in the room. The other good thing about taking Dead Cat, or 9 lives, whatever you want to call it, The good thing about that is it counts towards what is the Guppy transformation. Basically, if you get 3 of the cat items, you get the Guppy, you turn into Guppy, which is the best transformation in the game. I think pretty much everyone would agree on. You get flying and you spawn flies while you shoot. It's just good stuff. So you generally want to go for that. Yeah, homing shots are nice. I'm going to use Telepathy for Dummies on pretty much every room it's available, just because. Homing is not as powerful as you would think it would be, but it's still a nice little upgrade. This is a stone chest. You have to use a bomb to open them, but they usually have a bunch of stuff. Like we have 3 bombs in there and some money and a red heart, so it's very much worth it. To get that chest, though, I do have to fight. This is a challenge room. I'm going to have to fight 3 waves of enemies before I clear it. Every time that a new wave spawns, you get a charge on your spacebar item, so that's handy. And that's actually a change they just added with the last booster pack they came out with. Yeah, Guppy is very OP. We should totally play Isaac again. This is a pretty good seed right here. It has Proptosis on the first floor, the second floor. It's pretty good. And Squeezy on the boss fight. That's not too shabby. And pretty good chances at Guppy, I'm hoping. So this will probably be another shop here. Yep. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take this item. This is Deck of Cards. So this is a 6-room charge spacebar item. Every time you use it, it gives you a tarot card. This one's the Magician, which, funnily enough, will give me homing shots when I use it. Blow this guy up again to hopefully get to deal with the devil. And I can blow up this reroll machine as well to get some more stuff to spawn in the shop. I don't have any money to use it though, so kind of worthless for now. Use that battery charge, spawn another card. And that card's Temperance. You see when I use that, it'll spawn a blood donation machine, which I'll go ahead and play once. And that was just enough money to go back and buy a Spirit Heart. So things are working out. It's fine. I didn't know what any items did for a long time, Shorty. I kind of had to take time, and just the more you use them, the more you remember what they do. Squeezy just makes you shoot faster, and it gives you Spirit Hearts. Keep in mind that I've had a lot of hours into this game. The Justice card will spawn some consumables for me, which we always like. Gives you a coin, a bomb, a key, and some kind of heart, which we will go ahead and pump into this machine again. I'm going to blow this thing up one more time to see what it spawns. I don't really care too much about that. We're going to move on to the big room. Kill some of these bonies. These are still one of my least favorite enemies. They shoot so fast. I take damage from them a lot. And they're kind of annoying to kill with Proptosis because you want to stay far away from them to give you a better chance at dodging. But Proptosis isn't very good at that, unfortunately. As you can see, all my items are laid out there on the right, and my stats are all out on the left. Those are options you can turn on or off in the menu. Down here, Extra HUD is the items. You can see them go on and off. And Found HUD is the stats. The bonies are super annoying. Oh, that's true. There's a really good Binding of Isaac wiki that you can just look everything up on if you want to go that route. I personally really like having no idea what half the stuff does and trying to just kind of figure it out as I play. It's part of the fun for me with this game. I'm always excited. I was always excited when the expansion came out and I had more to kind of explore. Try and stay away from a lot of the item spoilers when new stuff comes out. Taking a lot of damage I probably shouldn't be taking on this run, but that's okay. I don't mind if we die some. Death's fine. It happens. So we're looking pretty good. We could use things we could use. More damage. Could always use more damage. Damage is a great thing. We could... They step in the creep? So that guy was on the wall. He spawns this red creep, and if you step in it, you take damage. In here, we're fighting the Stained, which is an enemy that for a long time I had a lot of trouble with. He can be kind of a pain. Just gotta watch out and dodge his stuff. The Magician card here is helping us. sometimes spawn those, I think they're called silkworms. So he's down, and we get the pentagram, which is a nice damage up, which is what I asked for. As you can see over there, it increased my damage by 3.38. So that's handy. Yeah, Zombie Julio. When I die, I'll be Zombie Julio. So this one, it's a Wheel of Fortune, so that spawns one of these machines you can play. Which gave us nothing. I'm just going to blow it up and see what it gives us. Give us a pill. I found pills. It does actually nothing. This is a boss trap room. I could open this chest to fight 2 different bosses. I really don't want to do that. Just because. This is a 2-key room. This could have any sort of things. This particular one has 2 black chests and a red chest. So red chests are kind of slightly more dangerous. They could pay out with bad things. Or they could pay out with 2 spirit hearts, which makes me very happy. There's lots of good things that it could do. You can actually fight Satan in this game, Shorty. Not on this run. I don't think I can do it. But it's definitely a thing that we'll be looking to do at some point. So that is a trinket. It's tonsil. If I'm being honest, I don't really remember what tonsil does. Trinkets are kind of a thing that I never really learned, particularly like I should. I think when you get hit, though, it has a chance of spawning something that does damage. I think. I can't remember exactly. That was a little mini-boss, Pride. He can be a real pain in this room, but with Proptosis, he was pretty quick work. If you were paying attention, you would have seen that I destroyed an orange fire in there before I did pretty much anything else. Those orange fires can shoot at you, so you don't want those dealing damage to you. You want to take care of those pretty quick. So with Pentagram, this run has gotten to be pretty strong. Can kill most of the weaker enemies in one hit now, which is very nice. Our item room is Headless Baby. So now we leave Creep. If you can see everywhere that he walks, he's spawning a little red trail. If enemies step in that, they take damage. Another pill. Really love some flight. That'd be the next thing that'd be great. Speed up is nice though. I like going faster. Going faster means it's easier to dodge things.